Speaking of main stage, get ready to tap your toe and hum along to the musical, The Best Little Whorehouse in Texas, playing all month at the Arvada Center. Director Rod Lansbury gives us an inside look.
1, 2, 3, 4.
It's a very fun show. It starts out big, it starts out raucous, and it moves very quickly. You go through a lot of things. Again, it brings up some subject matters that you normally wouldn't associate with being a fun musical, but it really is handled extremely well.
Billed as musical mayhem Texas style, it's based on a true story out of Texas about a house of ill repute patronized by politicians and college football teams. Named the Chicken Ranch because it accepted payment in poultry during the Depression, the Pleasure Palace entertained for a century without much fuss, until an article about it caught the eye of the governor.
Although it had been there for over 100 years, suddenly when it was brought to everybody's attention, then it became an issue.
Creating the scenery was a challenge, says director Rod Lansbury.
The house is the element that almost overshadows the town. Everything in the town and all of the other characters you meet, their connection is to the whorehouse.
First performed in the 70s, it was a little controversial, even scandalous back then. The movie version with Dolly Parton and Burt Reynolds added a few new musical numbers, but Lansbury says it's been fun to bring back the original stage music.
Well, you're getting yourself a little moody, 'cause some folks were downright mean on me, oh my.
It has a great score, large chorus numbers, and then you have the sweet, smaller, intimate numbers. So you have a broad mix there. And you get to play with a subject matter that's a little different than the norm. I have a great team, but Kitty Hilzebeck does the choreography, and we've worked together for the last 3 shows I've done, and David Nell's our musical director. So we work pretty strong as a team. I move pretty quick, and I think sometimes that throws people. We spend a lot of time after we get the basics up, going back and then fine-tuning it, just the little details.
Thank you, ladies.
With just a few weeks of 6-day rehearsals and sometimes 12-hour days, these performers from Colorado and around the country nail their roles quickly.
I think what audiences are going to find when they come and see our show is a very entertaining show with some amazing performers. It's going to be entertaining, and it still makes you think a little on the side.